We're, we're going to Cincinnati to do Maryssa's mission.
So today, Mitch is gonna come with the van and we're gonna load it up.
Drive down about 240 miles. When we get there, we hit the ground running.
And we're going to put together some bags and get some gift cards ready for the families.
We're going to serve over 150 members of the medically fragile community in one long weekend.
This is our biggest outreach of the year. We will be bringing about 150 care bags, and we have probably about 100 quilts. We have dolls that we now give. They're from another nonprofit that help us. It's called the Giving Doll, and they make these beautiful handmade dolls to give to the siblings and to the child that's sick.
You'll see them when we load up. They're just beautiful creations that go into these children's hands, and to date, the Giving Doll has just broke their 50,000th doll delivered.
We will be taking tons of food, tons of snacks for the families, really anything that we feel like could fill the need that they have. We try to think ahead. We have like slippers and eye masks and anything that we needed when we were there. We tried to stop and you know what, let's pick some of this up and see if somebody could use it.
So the goal of this weekend, we always go wanting to provide food, love, and lodging. We look at our journals, the 3 things that we needed most while we were away from home. We make sure that we deliver them while we're there.
The win for this weekend and all of our outreaches is we usually have a few families that that's why we're here. God sent us here for this specific family. The last time we were there, I spent almost 3 hours after we were done serving just talking to a mom. Her son was dying of a brain tumor. He knew he was dying, but was still coming to the Cincinnati to be researched on so that another kid possibly wouldn't have to go through it. So there's always that one family, and we walk away and we all look at each other and we're like, that's why we were here. And it makes it all worth it.
We're having a pizza night and we're gonna give it to the sick kids, and we're gonna watch Wreck-It Ralph.
So the Maryssa's Mission Foundation is probably one of the most unique organizations that we've worked with because they specifically deal with not just the patient, but the families.
I cried when I talked to Mitch and Mindy and they said that they were going to help me out. I mean, and it was a happy cry. It was and I don't often let myself just kind of sigh and say, okay, it's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. So thank you for that. I can't even imagine. I can't even imagine how much more different this would be just having to worry about where am I going to stay until this other thing becomes available.
Each mission we do is like reliving our own journey, and we see these kids, and I see Maryssa in each and every one of the kids. I pray for them like it's Maryssa. I love on them like it's Maryssa. And to know that our journey has brought us to this place where our supporters allow us to supply food, love, and lodging.
So we do a pizza night, and it's where we bring pizza from Pyology. We buy a ton of pizza, pepperoni, cheese, and then breadsticks. And then we serve to the families.
In their care packages that they make for patients and families, they include items like a sleep mask, which may seem like nothing to you or me. But to the families here, it's one of those comforts and one of those items that you would never think of. I, as a social worker, would never think to offer a family a sleep mask. But that adds a whole other layer of comfort, a piece of home, an ability to relax, those kinds of things. And I think it's that personal touch that only someone who's gone through this experience can provide, makes all the difference.
We're at the Ronald McDonald House and we're giving people food who are sick and toys. And we're gonna do some crafts. And they are.
So this morning we're at Fox 19 and we're gonna go in and they're gonna do a little segment on us to catch up. We meet with them every year when we come down and they just want a little update on the new things that we're starting to do. We're gonna head to the Ronald McDonald House with a few other Heart families and we are gonna serve dinner and love on the families, and we're gonna do some Father's Day crafts with the kids, and we've got some quilts to give and our blessing bags to give, and really it's just a great day for our Heart families to come together and serve the community. Hearts United!
Oh, that was good.
As Joseph said, it's the compassion. We understand being on that side, what it is like for families to be split up from their loved ones, what it is like for families to be in a situation where they don't know. I think one of the hardest things that a parent or anybody goes through is to see their child go through something hard. And as helpless as we feel, I think what Mitch and Mindy do through Marissa's mission is to give hope in that hopelessness, to bring that smile in those dark times. And that's where Joseph and I echo in that compassion, that we understand what it is for it to be a home away from home, and I think that's where we join hands with Mitch and Mindy in their understanding of what it takes for a family to split up, and we all take that for granted, but to really come together with another families and do this means a lot to us.
We got to intermingle with probably a dozen children, most who came in the room being drug in by their families, very shy, very withdrawn, and by the time they left, they were friendly. They couldn't believe they were able to pick out a toy or two. One young lady picked out 3. We couldn't say no. But these are critically ill children, have trachs, that have IVs, they have oxygen, and just to have them come down and have fun as a normal child. They were anywhere from 3 to 9 years of age. And just a terrible time for them, but just a time to talk with the families, because we've been down those roads, and they found comfort talking to us that there is hope, there is faith, there is an end to all this, and hopefully to the good cause. I just think there's more to do. And you see the people that are here, and these hospitals are full. There's a significant number of fragile children out there that need help. And there's more ministry for us to do, not only in Cincinnati, but in Cleveland, perhaps even Columbus.